Okay, so I'm just gonna do a free agency video right now. I didn't do one yesterday, so because there wasn't a lot that happened. So I'm kind of just gonna go over both days. It's now officially free agency. Well, yesterday it started like officially where they can actually like officially sign the contracts, even though it was happening on Monday and all that. But now it's like official. So the big news that kind of just came out was Will Fuller signing with the Dolphins. That is a big signing for them. They needed a speed threat like beside Devontae Parker, who's kind of just like jump ball, throw it up type of receiver, and that's really what they need. So getting Will Fuller, that's a great signing. And who knows, they could draft Jamar Chase now. Imagine that. Wide receivers, even though they should probably go line. But Will Fuller, very underrated receiver. He has to miss like a either week one or like a couple of weeks because of that PEDs or something. So yeah, Will Fuller. Oh, new stuff just popping in. We don't know what the money is yet, but yeah. And Patrick Chung retired after 11 years. He opted out of last year and then decides to retire. So let's just keep scrolling until something else. No, it's nothing big. Back here, the Raiders. Yeah, they cut Marcus Mariota. Kind of an L for them. They waited too long to trade him. Like they kind of missed their shot. Instead of getting like anything, they just decided to cut him, so they're getting nothing besides money back, which is kind of not very good for them. So, Brandon Urban to the Cowboys. A lot of little ones that aren't really that big. Yeah. All this is kind of Will Fuller right now. Because that's massive news, but the first wide receiver taken. So, yeah, that's good. If I just see oh yeah, Andy Dalton to the Bears. Jeez, a lot of Bears fans were mad. They thought they were going to get Russell Wilson, but that probably wasn't going to happen, and they would have had to give up a lot of assets for that. It was like three first round picks and stuff. And but Andy Dalton could probably better than Mitchell Trubisky and Nick Foles, so they are getting an improvement. And then Mitchell Trubisky signed for the Buffalo Bills, so he's going to be the backup to Josh Allen. Hopefully, learn from a good quarterback, and yeah, hopefully fix his career around. Because I don't know, he could still be a pretty decent quarterback, but he wasn't really in the best like situation in Chicago with that bad O line and all of that. Where's my boy? Are you kidding me? Ian, I know you're here. Ian, yes. Just because he does everything, he kind of reports all the news. So all the other people, but I just like Ian, like the way he posts stuff, and not like it's that different. Kyle Rudolph, signing with the New York Giants gives him a red zone threat there, and he can still be pretty decent. 2-year deal. Oh wow, I didn't see this. The Saints are agreeing to sign back PJ Williams. Fuck. PJ Williams. He's not good in coverage, but he's very versatile. Can play all over the defense. He plays slot, outside, and safety. So I could see why they did it, but he's not fast. That's why he should probably be a safety. That's probably why they switched him. But yeah, and then the Raiders signed Kenyon Drake to a 2-year deal. So get some good backup. That's quite a lot of money for a backup. But yeah, Texans released Brian Anger, the longtime punter. Ooh, the Raiders are just stupid. Like, John Gruden needs to fix his stuff. And Philip Lindsay is leaving the Broncos. Jared Cook signs with the Chargers, the former Saint, on a 1-year deal. He's already 34, so not much. But now he's going to a non-contender who won't make the playoffs in the next 10 to 15 years. And, yep, sorry, Jared. You're going to end your career without going to the Super Bowl or anything because you decided to fumble. So thanks a lot. So, yeah, the Dolphins signed Matt Skura from the Ravens. It's yeah, and the Ravens actually signed Ted Karras, who was the Ravens center. No, the Dolphins center, I mean. So then they're kind of just switching centers, so it's kind of funny. Matt Skura is probably better, but he did yeet the ball over Lamar Jackson's head. And Kyle Long, he sat out last year. Well, he kind of retired and then decided to come back. He's kind of guard / tackle. I assume they might try and put him at tackle because they cut both of them. Who knows? He could be a bit rusty, but he was still pretty good when he was at the Bears, so that's not bad. Just some little stuff. Juju probably going to the Jets. Seems like that's probably going to happen now. Yeah, the Giants are signing Mike Glennon, kind of a backup. Could probably come in if Daniel Jones starts to suffer. So, yeah, Patrick Peterson signed a 1-year deal with the Vikings. I kind of thought he would try and go to a contender, not a team that just isn't that good in that division also. So, I don't know, he can still be good. Start there. They got a young secondary besides like Harrison Smith. So hopefully mentor those cornerbacks, but he had a down year last year. So, yeah. Trent Williams, just a massive deal. 6 years, $138 million. Whew, I didn't think he'd play that long. He's already like 33 years old. But he feels like he can play. He's one of the best tackles in the league. I'd probably say behind Teron Armstead and Ryan Ramczyk. Definitely not biased, but he is good. Giants probably going to sign Kenny. Oh, it's my girl. The Bengals are signing Larry Ogunjobi. Ooh. Kyle Van Noy back to the Patriots, so goes to Miami for a year, and now he's back. Kind of crazy. Yeah, Rodney Hudson, they traded to the Cardinals. I thought they did release him or something, or was it like a trick? But then they actually traded him, so it was a bit confusing. But that happened. Yep. I like this move for the Washington football team. Man, I'm telling you, they're going to win that division. I say they're going to get like 9 or 10 wins. 10 wins, actually, I think I'm going to say. They signed Curtis Samuel. That's a very good receiver to have across from Terry McLaurin. They probably could still use another weapon, but Curtis Samuel, yeah, very versatile. Played at running back and stuff last year, but kind of had a breakout year. So, yeah, I like that move for them. Team's back off as his Ohio State teammate. And then Gerald Everett signed with the Seattle Seahawks, 1 year, $7 million. I guess he's probably just signing that 1 year deal just to like see what he can do. Because like this free agent market's kind of a bit weird, and the money's going up next year, so hopefully, like he's hoping to do this, have a good year, and then go and get a bigger contract. That's probably what he's trying to do. That's why he's only signing a 1 year deal. Yeah, the Bucks re-signed Ryan Suckup, who was pretty good for them last year. Well, I mean, pretty good is probably an understatement. So that's good. The Cardinals signed Matt Prater. Yeah, Matt Prater still can be a good player. Still has a big leg. Of course, has the record for the longest field goal. But yeah, he's up there in age. And the Cardinals, who was their kicker? It was that dude who played on the Browns when they played the Saints, and he missed a bunch of kicks and got caught. I swear. Is Zane Gonzalez? They had him for like 2 years or something. At least he got a start. Josh Oliver traded into the Ravens. I mean, he's just not good, so I don't really know why they traded for him. But yeah, Denzel good for the Raiders. Re-signed 2 years. Radiated. Yeah, they actually try and keep back some offensive line. Like, fuck, man. And then the Panthers, of course, have to add an edge rusher because they don't have enough, and they don't. I mean, he's not going to beat Throwing Armstead or Ryan Ramchick. Just, like, get that out of your head. It's Hassan Reddick. Neither can Brian Burns. Nobody can beat him. So, but yeah, Hassan Reddick, breakout year. Do I think he'll fall back with that? Nope. I think it was a bit of a fluke. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Kenny Galladay probably going to the Giants again. They're making some moves finally. So, yeah. I think we're getting more on to last night what happened. Yeah, the 49ers re-signed DJ Jones, who's pretty good for them. Bengals are signing more people, like special teamers, stuff like that. Yeah, people have called for Gardner Minshew. So he could be traded in anytime, really. Oh yeah, Denzel Perriman signed 2 year contract with the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, pretty good linebacker. I mean, they every year it seems like they sign a linebacker and it just doesn't work. But Denzel Perriman is probably actually pretty good, and won't be when I need to sign another person. Then Alex Mack signs with the 49ers. And now they got a pretty good O-line, not going to lie. Alex Mack for the center. You re-signed Trent Williams. There's still some people aren't that good. Mike McGlinchey you got there. Who are their guards? I think they're kind of just average people, but Alex Mack, still a good center, pretty old. But yeah, can definitely be a good communicator in the middle of that O-line. And then Marlon Mack going back to the Colts. Okay, there's a trade for Rodney Hudson, who's a good center. Jaron Brown back to the Titans. Expected to re-sign Zay Jones. Okay, I don't know what happened to Zay Jones. I remember he was pretty good for the Bills in that like rookie or his second year, and then he kind of just hasn't done anything. Richard Sherman, please go to the Saints. Yeah, and AJ Green signing to the Cardinals. I don't think it's a type of receiver they need. They already got jump ball DeAndre Hopkins there if he comes back. I think he's a free agent. Christian Kirk, he's kind of the biggest speed threat in Isabella, but I think they really need. I think like a Will Fuller in that team would be really good, but now he's signed with the Dolphins. But AJ Green, he's still AJ Green, so hopefully he can maybe get back to how he was. Is there any new stuff? Just check quickly before I end this. Justin Hardy, the Saints special teamer, going to the Jets. All the Jets fans is like, who's this? Who's that? Well, I'll tell you who he is. He's one of the best special teamers in the whole NFL, so good on you. But that's that. Free agency, just kind of getting everybody caught up, okay? and adios.